Hello everyone, welcome to Spurs News. Today we're going to talk about the game prediction and game lineup for today's game against Maccabi Haifa. All right, this is a little intro and let's say a personal story about Maccabi Haifa. Originally, I'm a Palestinian. My grandma's mom comes from this city called Haifa, but of course, by the oppression of the oppressors, the Zionists that took over my country, Palestine, Haifa is no longer Palestine and is part of an occupation. So I hope we occupy the field as the Spurs and take over that game and win against such an opposition. I'm not meaning oppress them on the field, that means do something bad, but just be able to win comfortably and run riot against Maccabi Haifa. I know they are a racist team from my understanding, but I don't think they have the potential to beat us. It would be very sad and disappointing if we do lose against them. Now let's go to the lineup really quick, and this is gonna be very short, and my impressions about who's gonna start and why. Now, in goal, of course, I hope and predict that Kazanega will finally get his first start in the league, or in this season, beg your pardon. And then on the left-hand side, I think nobody other than Ben Davis, I think is going to get the opportunity to start, but I was very impressed with the Rouguillon. I just don't think that he has the physicality to start a game that he played after he played on Tuesday night. Now going to the center back position, I think Alderweireld will team up with Davinson Sanchez to play in center back position. I don't think Juan Foyt is going to be part of the team this season. So if he was, I would have said Davinson Sanchez with Juan Foyt, but I think he's out of Mourinho's plans. Moving to the right hand side, I think it's going to be a difficult one, but I think Doherty is going to get the nod here, and he's going to start this game because Serge Aurier had played also on Tuesday, and it would be very difficult for him to play today. Now, in the center back position, I think Pierre-Emile Højbjerg will come in, as this game is very important to both Mourinho and the club. And I think Moussa Sissoko will team up with him for this game. And then up top, I think Lo Celso will play, or I think Dele Alli, in fact, because Dele Alli will start this game according to Mourinho and his press conference, pre-match press conference. And now on the left-hand side, no one other than, are you guys ready for this? I think it's going to be Bergwijn, even though he didn't have an impressive game against Chelsea, but Bergwijn is going to get the nod and start this game again, just for him to get another opportunity to show how good he really is, as we've seen when he first joined the team. Now, also on the top, I think it's going to be Lucas Moura. It might be a surprise for many, but I think Lucas Moura might start this game as well. And this is a challenging one. I can see Harry Kane slot in the top and then Lucas Moura go to the side, or I can see that's really the only option, because Gareth Bale was training today, but he's still not fit to play the game according to Mourinho. So Heung-min Son, Gareth Bale out, and Eric Lamela won't play this game, I think, after the effort and energy he put in the previous game. Let us know what you think about this lineup, and let's go to the score prediction. Of course, now, as we had said, this is a racist team, so if they are going to be, that kind of racism is very hard to resist on the field or not see on the field. And it's going to, since we are a nice team according to Mourinho, it could deter some of our feelings, our ambitions, and might help, and some of our players will lose their concentration during the game. That's the only worry I have, in fact, against a team like this. So, given the fact this is a Europa League game, has a lot of money on stake, so Maccabi Haifa are not going to give it up easily. So I think the score is going to be very close, and the score will be only a 1-goal difference, maximum a 2-goal difference, and I predict the Spurs to win this game. I know we had given the wrong prediction for the Chelsea game, but this is what we predict. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. I hope we don't get oppressed on the field and racism is not part of this game, because football is football, and let's keep it this way and let's enjoy the game. And I hope Spurs qualify or go to the next round. First off, we're going to tell you the Milan Skriniar update, and then we're also going to talk about a striker finally walking through the doors at the Spurs. Mourinho will have no more complaints after this happens. All right, so let's get to it. Milan Skriniar, still a deal that can't happen yet because of the valuation not being agreed upon between the both teams or clubs. One is valuing him at around 30 million and the other around 60 million. Now, we've been told that they're getting closer, but a deal can't be struck the way they're coming at it from two different angles. One is looking for a loan and then an option to buy, while the other is looking for a loan and then a request or finalized buy clause, or an immediate buy. So that being the case, they're still not agreeing, and that's why the Milan Skriniar is not happening. But if it does happen, it's going to be a blockbuster transfer window for Tottenham Hotspurs this season. Then we're going to talk about another option that could be for the Spurs, which is Demiral. Demiral is a player that has been likened to Vidic, but he hasn't been given his opportunity at Juventus. And we have been told, or according to the gossips, his valuation is only around 30 million, which Spurs seems to have and is ready to cash or spend that money. So let me know what you think, Demiral or Milan Skriniar. Which one would you go for, given our cash situation and your opinion? Now, the other player that we're going to talk about, which is the striker finally coming through, is from Benfica, and it's Vinicius. Thank you for watching the Spurs news. Let us know what you think about this striker. The deal is going to be a 3 million first loan deal, and then it's going to be an option to buy for 40 million. This is a final, according to reports, that the player is walking through and he's going to have his medical today. Thank you for watching the Spurs news. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a good night. Let's spur our way to glory and win today. Spurs news, tracking down every detail. Transfer news, every gossip, every finished move. Game predictions,
analyzing and giving Wafa scores.
Lineup predictions.